Hi everyone, my name is Megan Stackhouse. I'm a meteorologist with the National Weather Service here in Grand Junction. And today we're going to be talking about the Meteorological Spring Climate Summary for Eastern Utah and Western Colorado. Sorry it took so long to get this out. We had wildfires and you can blame shift work as always for that. So let's jump right in. So first off, just looking at March 2018. So even though it may seem like it really was a dry and hot spring for the most part, we did still get some precipitation. During the month of March, we did have several occurrences of winter storms, late season winter storms that hit the area. You can see we got some snow in the Book Cliffs and some near whiteout conditions over Rabbit Ears Pass towards about mid-month. So we did get some snow in March. Looking at April, though, we still were getting some late season winter storms. This was Vail Pass on April 8th, so we did get some pretty heavy snow there during that time that resulted in some road closures. And we had a really good cold front that moved through the area on April 7th, so that was that same system that moved through. And this was overnight, so we had some really nice showers and even some thunderstorms that happened during the overnight hours in the area. And it's always cool with those systems, and just overall in the spring we get a lot of those cool cumulus clouds that happen whenever we get the cold air sinking in the atmosphere. So next up, looking at May, once again we did have some snow over Vail Pass. It seems to get it a lot, and we did have some road closures as a result of that snow. Later on in the month we did have some pretty big winds that hit the area. Typical spring, we get a lot of windy weather. And this resulted in some pretty significant damage in Grand Junction. We had some pretty big fence damage and tree damage as well. We also set a lot of record high temperatures during the month of May, especially here in Grand Junction. We set a new record high of 94. We also had some upper 80s and some other low 90s that broke new records across the area. So just looking at meteorological spring precipitation across the whole area compared to normal. So you can see the most precipitation that fell across the area was in Craig, Colorado, which received 4.16 inches of rain for the season. Unfortunately, though, that was 0.33 inches below normal. We only had Meeker, that was the only site that did reach above normal for the season, with 5.45 inches of precipitation, which was over an inch above normal for this season. And jumping into temperatures for the season, and again the season goes from March, April, and May. So the warmest temperature that we had during the season was in Grand Junction, which was that record high of 94 degrees on May 26th. And the coldest temperature was 2 degrees, which occurred in Meeker, Colorado on March 5th. I know it seems like a long time ago that we had those cold temperatures, but it happened earlier on in the season. And finally, just looking at the meteorological summer outlook for the region, you can see the Climate Prediction Center. They are forecasting a shift towards above normal temperatures for the entire region, with one redeeming thing, though, is we are looking at a shift of odds towards above normal precipitation for the region, and that is more than likely going to be due to our monsoon season that happens later on in July and August. So that wraps up our spring climate summary. As always, if you have any pictures, feel free to share them with us on Facebook or Twitter, or send us an email. Have a great day.